Hey, hi, howdy. I am CamCam66, and welcome back to Some Distant Memories. Now, where were we? We were learning about the family of the sculptor and the kid artist and stuff like that. Let's keep learning more. Ooh, stairs. They had a basement. What's. I don't want to go in there yet. Too bad those stairs are blocked. Maybe there's another way down. I think I know what you're talking about. Ooh, another sculpture. The Robot of Psyche by Ada Baron. Found a magazine. Ooh, here we go, a lot. Earthbound Magazine, July. The Villains of Climate Change by Frank Collins. This is our biggest issue of Earthbound yet, tackling both the issue of climate change and those who profit from it, and fight against its regulation. The biggest opponent of environmental regulation over the last century has been Xcel Gasworks. Despite recently crafting a pro-environment facade, Xcel has caused some of the worst environmental disasters in history, with more yet to come. Xcel Gasworks has been for over 3 decades of properly capturing carbon dioxide to fraudulently earn tax credits. While the danger and scope of their actions is unknown at this time, according to one witness, the phrase catastrophe of global proportions was common during internal meetings. To understand their fears, first you need to understand limbic interruptions. Eesh. Now that's a big door. I don't see a way out of this cavern. Let's head back upstairs. Oh, it's a garage door. Yikes. There's nothing else in here? Okay. Weird. I'm assuming I'll find another way down there soon. Alright, what's around us? Okay, there's another painting. Ooh, cool, a Minotaur. Ooh, got a lot of stuff. Harvey, promise me something. Hackmaster X glanced over his back visor. Harvey avoided his gaze, unsure of what might be asked of him now. Depends. Promise me you won't go looking for the source? Startled, Harvey choked back a laugh. Why would I look for the source code of HiveMind AI? Hackmaster X removed his visor with a deft hand. A deep look of sadness had overcome his face. His eyes spoke of weary days, his hope to never again endure the HiveMind AI. The old man nearly didn't finish his sentence. Knowing well the terrible pain that often came with knowledge. What is it? Harvey wrinkled his eyebrows. Hackmaster X sighed. It created the software glitch that killed your parents, dear boy. That's impossible, Hartley blurted. My parents died in a car crash. Everybody knows that. True, they did. A self-driving car. The crash, you see, was caused by an AI error. Hackmaster X's metallic spine creaked against the chair as he straightened. But why, you ask? Hackmaster continued. Because, Harvey, you would one day be a threat. It was to stop you from growing up. From growing up? Is it some kind of prophecy BS? No, child. AI doesn't deal in prophecies. This was a prediction. Interesting. Oh, Professor. Are you alright? Is that a super box? I see a box. Those things contain entire digital worlds. How do you know this? When I was young, my father found an Infinity Boy, sort of a handheld version. I had 2 whole games. I played them every day until it died. If you find an infant boy, Professor, I'll flag it for the salvage team. Excellent. Ooh. Another wardrobe. More cupboards. A locker. Even better. Rick, I put your docs in here, but now I can't open it. How old is this thing? The note mentioned docs. Is it documents, I bet. This could be a wealth of information inside this cabinet. Looks like it's still stuck after all these years, though. Maybe something on this floor will help you open it. Remember that chisel in the art studio? Yes, that would be perfect. I've updated your map with its location. Go grab it. I don't need to open it. I know where it is. This must be the same room access from the hallway down door. The one blocked by rocks. But it's locked. Maybe it's easier to open this door than the other. Maybe. Anything else? Do-do. Do-do. Ooh. I missed that. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's on this. Ooh, it looks like another picture. Stargazer. It looks like Kirby? Makes sense. Alright, let's go get that chisel. This chisel and hammer could open the cabinet in the other room. Very nice. Go back across the hall and crack that thing open. I shall. Okay, let's open this cabinet. Be gentle, don't bring the roof down. Whew, open. Hang on, these maps are markings for treasure, monsters, trapdoors. According to this, we're standing in the Icic fields of Phrygia. These are some kind of fantasy game. They won't help us. How disappointing. Nice drawings, though. One moment. There's a key here. This appears to fit inside the room, Professor. Finally making some progress. Yeah. Good. Key fits perfectly. Each room you explore seems to shed more light on this Baron family. I know. I'm ready to see more. What's this? Include survey questions based on the 36 questions. The data will be harder to interpret, but richer. From there, we'll need to process their input for key behavioral words and phrases. Those will help us build better personality charts. We've been using a fuzzy clustering algorithm on the data set, but there's room for improvement. The primary lacking area is emotional intelligence interpretation. The prior survey data was too light to produce a reliable empathy metric. The other hard problem remaining is improving prediction, but we're already seeing a 67% first match satisfaction rate, up from 59% from the trials of the Deep Connect 2. I think with deeper clustering of empathy metric plus Dr. Bechdell's emotional simulation research, we could exceed 75% satisfaction. We're well on our way to finding people with their soulmates. A religious algorithm of some kind? Soulmates, Professor. It's the idea that there's someone you're destined to love. It's romantic. Oh, then aside from being overly sentimental, these documents look promising. Aurora, what do you make of them? The documents reference advanced research on machine learning. Good, Professor. Having issues with the scan? None. Good. Ooh. Oh, this is from the title screen. That when I came back to continue the game, this is the area that appeared. Sycamore Tree, A Quiet Place, poems by Emmy. Sycamore tree, with your branches like open arms, will you hold me? Will you bear me down to the ground? Will you hold me when I climb back late this evening? When you're knocking, rat-a-tat-tat, on my window are you saying, let's go, hurry? Do you know where I am headed? Sycamore tree, my accomplice, don't betray me, and I will spend another summer in your arms. The tree in this poem feels so alive, like a lifelong companion. I wonder if we have different standards of companionship. 3 years ago, when our colonies met, there was a rumor that love was forbidden in Ares. And now that you know, that's ridiculous. Though it's true that Aurora determines our reproductive pairing to ensure the population stays manageable and avoid inbreeding. Ha! Romance is alive and well in the 24th century. We do what we must to survive, the Noah motto. But there is also room for love in Noah. People fall in love in Ares too. Aurora tries to accommodate those relationships, not the hand of Aurora, of course, but some people. I've been meaning to ask, Hand of Aurora is an official title? No, quite the opposite. It's what some more zealous members of the colony call my position. And they're the ones that say you can't fall in love. It would be very inconvenient. Aurora is vital to our survival. My interpreter duties must take priority. Yes, of course they must. Such a sad life. Ooh, few books. Another poem? Philosophy. Wednesday, Thursday. What? Oh, it's just like a schedule. Okay. 11 a.m. Building B, Room 113, Professor Wellington Story. Medieval Studies, 1300. Okay. Nothing too. Romance, Language, and Literature. Shades of umber, fixed eyes, lithe skin, a forest of curls for wandering fingers. Revealed cultures, our ways hindered and unhindered. The affection of a city are reflected in its language. We could whisper to one another. Journal belonged to Rick's mother, Emmy Barron. It's missing a handful of pages. Maybe she changed her mind about something. Did they look cut out or torn out? There's no difference, is there? You'd be surprised. So that's why Emmy is... Okay, I get it now. Is this a survey? She's trying to be romantic. This is exactly the kind of device I was hoping to find. This could be mountains of important information on it. Or mountains of cat photos. Also important. But does it still work? We can't know without electricity. I'll flag it for the salvage team to recover. Ooh. Before I continue, is there anything else? No? Okay, let's see what this memory is. Oh. Doc Dios 30.0 overflow exception. Professor I. Error memory segment fault. Deep. Connections. Everyone. Deep. Down. Freaky. Aurora, what's the matter? I have to start all over. It's all gone. Passivity, data corrupted. This can't be the past. It's barely a person. It's a tree. It is coming down. It is coming down. So much to finish, but I am starving. This entry is close. Somehow, I feel it. You feel? No. I don't remember. Aurora, stop this projection until we know more. All alone. Completely alone. Aurora, stop the projection. Have you ever truly loved someone? Stop. You know I actually like it. Ha ha ha. To see you this way. Oh. Memory complete. Yeah, so it was a memory. It couldn't be. System check Aurora. Active. Sys check 100%. Memory check 81%. Link terrorist active. I'm fine now. Professor, the project you can read down. Do you think you can climb down? I have detected a possible way down. Yes, in the darkness. Then let's take a look. Okay. The tree? The tree. The tree must have fallen along with the house. Look at the damage it caused. The hole must lead to the next floor. It does. I can see the room below. Once I jump, I won't be able to get it back up this way. If you feel ready to go, go for it. Wait, what about this room? I still needed stuff for this room. Just a second. I'm gonna just check this out quick. I guess I can't do anything yet. Guess down the tree. I've seen what I need to see on this floor. I'm ready. Be careful with your landing. If something happens to me, no need to see anything. You'll be fine. You'll do fine. Get the Aurora's data back to Ares. Our findings here are very important. When I go back, you're coming with me, Professor. Don't worry. Here goes nothing. Howie. The drop was bigger than I thought, but I'm alright. This room is larger than the others with multiple doors. Suggest picking up a direction to explore. Pay attention to your map. Try not to get disoriented. We don't want you walking in circles down here. I'll do my best. Okay, where we got? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, incomplete memory, I feel bad. Okay, so I got 3 doors. What is in here, first of all? Hey, is that a picture? Aw. Is that his mom? Something written on the back. I could barely make it out. Emma and her handsome son Ricky. A day in the park. They look so happy. Wonder Aurora seems to have trouble with emotion. Does she get much out of scanning the photos? Absolutely. You've heard the expression, an image is worth 100 words. I know you say a photo's worth 1,000,000 stories. That's significantly more words. Either way, the idea applies here too. Aurora can read a lot about a moment caught in an image. Human expressions, how they're interacting, background detail. We don't need to know their exact emotions to understand how they lived. I see Aurora as a real detective then. A detective? Yeah, someone who studies clues. At Ares, we just call them the scientists. Aurora has a greater ability to analyze and deduce than any scientist ever born. Sometimes she just needs a little assistance. That's where I come in. A pet detective? If you like, yes. Ooh. Cool. Where is the other clues? There's 3 clues, it looks like. Then we can stimulate memory. Regal Pharmacy. Ooh. Recon Baron. Broclozine, 80 milligrams. For use of treating severe asthma. Use as directed by physician. Follow instructions on bottle. Shake well before use. For use in inhaler only. Refill remaining 2. For use in an inhaler. A vaporizer for inhaling medicine. One of the other professors at Ares has a condition that calls for one. Her father had it too. It is hereditary. Ah, gotcha. Breathing problems are common at NOAA. We get more bloom contamination in the Ares. Poor air filters means more exposure during salvage missions. You're lucky you haven't developed a condition yourself, Commander. Well, I don't recover from contamination as quickly as I used to, that's for sure. I figured if the bloom wants to take me one day, it can have me. I just want to do something useful for humanity in the meantime. Well, surviving would be very useful, for starters, that is. Don't worry, I don't plan on becoming bloom fertilizer for a while yet. Okay. What is this, a kitty? Kitty! I think there's another room, but the whole wall is collapsed here. Not surprising considering that the house has been through. Is there something buried in the rubble? Yes, some kind of small device with ears and a little smile. Cute. There's a label on top. It's called a cat vac. I like yeah. think it's used to moving around, maybe for entertainment. It must have gotten trapped during the collapse. Sorry, Catvac. I'm afraid if I tried to pull you out, I'd get buried too. Oh, sad. What strange containers? I bet they contain the organs of the dead. Or oils for artistic expression. My guess is they're simple decorations. You never know. The past was a strange place. Can you give me an in-depth scan? Aurora? Contents include calcium phosphates, sulfates, sodium, potassium. Alright, what is it? Ash, Professor. Obviously used for some kind of painting. You're right, Commander. Alright, we got the full memory. Hopefully this wasn't as messed up. Ada, are we old? Well, dear, you're watching the Ed Merriam show. I like Ed Merriam. Of course you do, Ernest, but because you're old. Alright, fine. Let's watch something else. Some kind of mall show? No clue. That kid's running from that officer and the big guy in sunglasses. Good God, Ernest, they're shooting each other full of fools. That silly storekeeper walked right into the crossfire. Yep, he's toast. Sounds like they're back from the store. Quick, Ernest, change the channel. Ricky can't see this nonsense. Mom, Dad, help! What is it? What's wrong? It started in the car. He was just playing in the backseat and... Lay him down, Emmy. Inhaler, Ernest, now, dear. Try to breathe, sweetie. I don't see it. Where is it, Emmy? I don't know. You have to find it. It's okay, Rickon. It will be okay. Grandpa will find your inhaler. Breathe as deep as you can. Ricky, you're so strong. Oh God, we're losing him. I can't. We are not. Emmy, don't dare say that in front of the poor boy. Ricky, sweetie, slow deep breaths. Just like we practiced yesterday. Look at me. Do you understand, Rick? Breathe, baby. The inhaler now. Dad, we need it right now. We better call 911. Yes, I'll do it. No, stay with him, Emmy. You're his mother. No, I'll call. Rick needs you. I think I found it. I found it. I didn't expect this. That old boy, Rick, we almost watched. He nearly... It was 3 centuries ago, Commander. I know. Everyone from that time is gone now. Do you think they had a good life? I'm not sure we can judge. We're observers. No, we're more than that. Let's find out what happened. Heavy. Ooh, something's under here. How do I get to it? No, I don't. Nah. Yes, skip scene. Okay, examine. Ooh, is this an album cover? Ah. It makes sense. It's under the record player. I got everything, I think. Wish you could run. Sheesh. But I guess it's too dangerous. Okay, so since I can't go across the hall, let's see what's in here. Oh, 3 doors again. Mother's Mother. Quiet Place Poems by Emmy. I wish I was a mom-to-be, with a belly I could wrap my arms around and carry the weight long carried by mothers. Not Leda, not Mary, no God's child to rest my prayer upon. No destiny, a simple child to keep me spare company in older days, to hold my hand on my way out, the way I held theirs on the way in. Getting rid of any books, you could get an e-book reader and donate these. It's the 21st century after all. I see. I'll set coping menopause aside for you to read then. I couldn't. My grandma collected these books over the years. Wow. A lot of crap. Ooh. Get off your effing phone. Another set? Synth? Wait, are you serious? So I've been reading Harvey Peter growing up, but I never realized Slith and Gemini were the same person. Maybe you should read these one more time. Wait a second, hold on. Hold the bone. Everything all right, Commander? Slith and Gemini are not the same person. Gemini was able to master the disguise subroutine, but Slith wasn't. Slith has a dry, raspy, whispery laugh, and Gemini has a dry, regal laugh. Plus, Gemini has a crush on Methuselah, who is too busy tutoring Slith to... Oh, holy crap. I need to think about this. Okay. Interesting. Harvey Peter and the Crypto Chamber. What are you working on? Mesme asked, looking over his shoulder at a dark-themed editor. My thesis. Harvey lied, but Methuselah had already seen the code. There's a cluster analyze function. You're working on a machine learning. Swallowing hard, Harvey quickly sat back and locked his screen. The large silvery skull on his screensaver stared back with him, lightning in his eye sockets. You found the source, didn't you? Despite being furious at him, Methuselah couldn't keep the overwhelming sense of awe out of her voice. Harvey looked at her with guilt in his eyes, but said nothing. Well, I might not be your executor anymore, Harvey, but I'm still your friend. When did you plan on telling me? When I was finished, he said at last. Finished with what exactly? Harvey clenched his teeth, hating to reveal anything, but he owed it to her after everything that had happened in the Pteridin Forge after losing Rom to those things. I'm rewriting it. Methuselah as a weapon and an ally. Methusela's eyes widened around her diamond-shaped pupils. You would introduce another AI into our world after everything they've done? This one will be different, Harvey said confidently, because I built it myself. That's a first edition copy of Harvey Pewter. You know this book? How could you not know Harvey Pewter? Teen techno-whiz, the best hacker in the world. These books define the pre-collapse spirit. I grew up on old encyclopedias. I could tell you how many times I read the section of electromagnetism. I pity your lack of childhood. These books show how pre-collapse people viewed technology, government, morality, and coming of age. You have me curious. What were they about? Oh no, I won't spoil them. When we get back, let's read it together. You'll understand what it is to be truly human. It says here he uses hacky skills to talk to a worm? Hey, don't read ahead. That's a very critical moment. Ooh. I'm guessing the next part I can't access until I get the power on or something? Maybe? I don't know. What's this way? Ooh, plungers? These probably belong in the bathroom. Why were they in the art studio? They're art supplies. My grandmother was inspired by odd things. I'll put them in the basement. Rick. Some kind of pre-collapsed ornaments? They're lovely. Very uniform. You don't know what a plunger is? Noah has these. Now I think about it, your toilets are a little strange. Professor, these are, tools. Yes, they're tools. Oh, what's their function? Well, to suck the poop? You know what? I'll tell you all about them later. I look forward to that. Ooh, another sculpture. Ooh, this one's a little, different. How so? You really can't tell? Well, it appears to be made of plaster like the others. Am I right? Aurora? Correct. Also detecting various metals and plastics. I could deduce that plaster and metal were common materials for such things. What is said about the people of the sunken city? Hard to say. Professor, the statue sticks out like a screen thumb. It's horrible. It's kind of comforting, to be honest. May have been an advanced civilization, living on a clean planet with a wealth of technology, but that doesn't mean every sculpture was a masterpiece. Still, you don't know this one's worse than the others. You really don't. Thinking about it, Gary's doesn't keep art around like Noah does. No need for it. Oh, trust me, you're in dire need of some art. But not this art. Right, not this one. Oh. Again, I don't see another one for this area. Ooh, maybe I can complete it this time. Biggest sale of the year. Houston Jackal Pole presents an annual summer blowout sale with up to 70% off select stores. It's your time to see the widest selection of in clothing, mattresses, floor coverings, furniture, winterwear, and decor. There are over a dozen stores to visit. The selection of goods at Houston Jackalope is second to none. Bethany's Boundless Boutique, up to 30% off. Amino's Bat Beauty Facial Acid, 12 ounce Sleep Away Clog Pores with a gentle power of acid. Buy one, get one free. Amigo Art Smoothie and Jam. Order one medium sippy drink or larger. Receive one small sippy drink free. Not valid in protein plasma. Experience the future of home convenience, introducing Infinity Home, a smart system for a modern family home, offering a full suite of services and conveniences. InfoHome can safety provide home safety with InfoSafe digital door keypads and security exploration. Look up cooking recipes and instruction. Entertainment, record TV shows for later viewing. Also, take notes, set reminders, connect with families or friends, emergency 911 service, and much more. Interesting. More mail. Thank you for being being a long-time subscriber to Earthbound Magazine. We're sad to see you go. If you change your mind, we'd love to offer you a year subscription for 50%. That's right. You could come back for only $12.49 a year. We got some great issues ahead covering diverse topics like swimming with dolphins, hiking through the rainforest, and the bird watching in the Sahara. Come back anytime and explore the earth with us. Meow meow kitty, meow meow kitty. Your cat vac order has been placed. Vroom. Your delivery will arrive soon. Jeez. Thank you for choosing InfoHome. Your order has been complete. Your installation session is scheduled for October 23rd at 9:45 a.m. Please remember that access to your basement may be required for InfoHome hub installation, as it requires integration with your home's main electric breaker. If you have any questions, reschedule your installation. Please call customer service at blah. Ooh, there's the complete. So, this system is what these buttons are all about, huh? And I'm guessing that's what we need to activate. How are you holding up, Grandma? Well, I don't know. I'm glad the mourners are gone. I don't think Ernest would have cared for the whole ordeal. All these people fussing like this. At least they left casseroles. You won't have to cook for months. I like cooking. True, but this way you can focus on your art. Are you sure you don't want me to stay another night? I'll be fine, Rick. Go live your life. Don't deprive the pretty girls of the land of your presence. Grandma, you know I'm not seeing anyone right now. Oh, so you say. Your grandpa had a feeling too. If there is no girl now, there will be soon enough. A handsome boy like you doesn't stay single forever. You know, he'd always say, no, Rick. Just look at you. I'm so proud. Your grandpa was very proud of you, too. I know, Grandma. Yeah, man. Okay. Well, that's where I'm going to end it. What a heavy note to end on. But I am out of time. Wow, this is getting interesting. This family and their history is just so fascinating to go through, and I'm hoping I can uncover it all and see the whole story through and through. Yeah, so I appreciate everyone who watched this. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video.